On a peaceful weekend morning inside the house, Lily, in an adorable white t-shirt and pink pants, was sitting on her familiar yellow chair. Amidst that clear atmosphere, the iron gate let out a heavy creak. Lily turned around, the smile on her lips not yet faded before it froze. Her dad walked in. But unlike other days, he looked tired and weary. He had just come back from getting an injection. His face was pale, his forehead beaded with sweat. Seeing him, Lily suddenly felt her heart tighten. He didn't go into the kitchen as usual. His voice was hoarse and weaker than ever. "I'm a little tired, Lily. I just got an injection, so I need to rest a bit today." Then, her dad took out a few bills and carefully placed them in Lily's small cloth bag. "Can my daughter go buy food by herself today?" he asked gently. "Remember to be careful on the road, sweetie." In his tired eyes shone a boundless trust for his little girl. Lily nodded softly, a great sense of responsibility suddenly sprouting in her small heart. The little girl obediently pulled her small cart out of the house by herself, each step filled with determination. Only when his daughter's small figure had disappeared beyond the gate did her dad let out a sigh of relief, then walked into his room. Quickly swallowed a pill and lay down on the bed, letting the fatigue gradually take over him. The world outside was noisy and bustling, but in Lily's eyes today, everything seemed different. The road to the rice shop seemed longer, the crowds more hurried. But she was no longer timid. Her small hands gripped the handlebars tightly, with only one thought in her mind: to complete the mission her dad had given her as well as she could. At the shop, she ordered with composure, her clear voice making the shop owner smile in surprise. Sitting and eating alone, she looked just like a real grown-up. But in her heart, she couldn't stop thinking, "I wonder if Dad is feeling better at home. Would he like this dish?" After she had eaten her fill, Lily did not forget the most important thing. She thoughtfully bought an extra portion of hot rice, wrapped it carefully, and placed it on her cart like a precious treasure. On the way back, her little legs grew a bit tired, so Lily stopped by the roadside to rest for a moment. But her eyes never left the precious box of rice. It was not just food, it was the love and care she wanted to give her dad. Arriving home, the house was unusually quiet. Lily quickly placed the rice box on the table and ran into the room. Her voice clear but full of concern. "Dad, please wake up and eat." Her dad, who had been dozing in his fatigue, was startled awake by his daughter's voice.
Ủa hả? Về là Ly. Ừ. Về là hả? Sao? Gì đấy? Ừ? Hả? Có gì cho ba hả? Ừ? Sao? Có gì cho ba hả? Ừ? Ừ? Gì đấy? Ừ? Ăn cơm nữa hả? Ừ? Cái bún ba nè. Ừ. Ăn thử này. Ba đói bụng quá. Đi ra ngoài ha. Có gì cho ba hả? Đây. À. Đâu, ngồi xem.
He slowly walked out to the living
Ba đói
room.
bụng quá. Không mua gì cho ba hả? Không mua hả? Đâu? Đâu? Mua cho ba đâu? À.
And then he froze. On the table, a box of rice was placed neatly, still steaming faintly, carrying the fragrant aroma of food.
Ủa, mua cơm cho ba luôn hả? Xem nào, xem có gì trong đây nào. Có gì trong đây hả? Ừ. Mua cơm sao đây? Con nói người ta mua cơm gì không? Hay cơm trứng gì không? Ừ. Ủa, người ta cẩn thận quá nhỉ? Wow! Cơm trứng
A
rau.
warmth,
Giỏi quá nhỉ?
not just from the rice box, but also from his little daughter's love, spread throughout the room, chasing away all his weariness. An indescribable emotion welled up inside him, a lump forming in his throat as he was overcome with feeling, part touched, part bursting with pride. She also sensibly got a carton of milk from the refrigerator to drink.
Con bỏ cái xuống đây. Để bà tí. Đây. Khát nước hả? Đúng không?
He looked at Lily, his eyes slightly red, and said in a trembling voice,
Cơm ngon lắm
"Dad,
nhỉ?
thank
Cơm trứng rau
you,
ngon
my
nhỉ?
daughter."
Không.
That meal was truly special. While her dad ate, seemingly with more appetite than ever, Lily sat beside him, her heart filled with a sweet joy.
Từ từ thôi ha. Để sạc mũi nhé. Hết rồi hả? Hết rồi hả? Ừ.
And the most adorable moment was when she finished. She quietly put the empty carton neatly into the trash bin. That day, without anyone teaching her, little Lily had learned the greatest lesson of care and love on her own. She had truly become a devoted caretaker, a boundless source of pride for her dad.
Wow!
A few days later, while engrossed in a nature program, Lily's eyes widened and lit up. On the screen, tiny yellow chicks were using their little beaks to break through their eggshells. Without a moment's hesitation, she turned off the TV, put on her favorite straw hat, and transformed into a tiny explorer. Her weapon was her small pull cart, ready for an important mission. The destination, the back garden, where she believed a treasure was waiting. "Found them," Lily whispered,
Wow, you won! Oh,
remembering the images on TV. She knew that these eggs needed a very warm home. With the meticulousness of an architect, Lily began to gather dry straw from nearby. She arranged it carefully in her cart, creating a nest even cozier than the original. The most crucial step had arrived. Lily held her breath, gently using her two tiny hands to cradle each egg. She could feel their warmth and weight, imagining the little chicks sleeping peacefully inside. One by one, she carefully placed them into the new nest on her cart. When all the precious treasures were secure, she let out a sigh of relief. She pulled the cart and hurried back home, her steps quick, occasionally glancing back as if afraid the mother hen would come running to reclaim her children. When she got home, just as our little scientist was puzzling over how to start the incubation process, her dad appeared.
Ủa? Đâu phải Ly? Nãy giờ ngồi xem tivi à? Ồ, đi đâu mà đồ đó này? Ồ, trời. Đâu đấy? Gì đấy? Ồ, ở đâu đây? Trứng sống ấy. À, ngoài vườn hả? Lấy trứng gà ngoài vườn hả?
Seeing his daughter's project, he chuckled. In a warm voice, he gently explained to Lily that these eggs couldn't hatch into chickens because they were missing a few magical elements of nature. Seeing the flicker of disappointment on Lily's face, her dad immediately suggested a more appealing plan B. How about we turn these eggs into a delicious cake? Lily's eyes, which had been downcast, instantly lit up at his suggestion. The idea of a fragrant cake immediately chased away the sadness of the failed incubation project. The kitchen was soon filled with laughter. Instead of cradling and incubating, the two of them began with the shell-breaking stage. Her dad showed Lily how to skillfully crack an egg on the side of a bowl. Lily was very enthusiastic, helping her dad separate the yolks.
Tách ra đúng không? Đó, nè. Tách làm đỏ này. Nhìn đẹp chưa? Thấy mọi người thấy không? Mình tách làm đỏ này.
Ready, set, and go! Yay!
Đấy. Rồi. Nào từng ý thôi ha. Rồi đi qua đây, cô trở lại cho đi nào. Đây nha. Đấy, đây sạch sẽ ha, mình làm cái làm bánh được nhé. Đúng không? Đây sạch sẽ mới làm bánh được ha. Đấy, rồi. Được chưa? Rồi. Rồi, ngồi đây ha.
Thank you!
Tay lúc nào sạch sẽ nhé, mình bắt đầu mình làm bánh mới được nhé. Sạch sẽ ha con. Ăn vào bẩn là đau bụng đấy, thấy chưa? Wow, thơm rồi. Rồi, cây sạch nè, đó. Để mình trộn nhé, nè, trứng đỏ đẹp không? Rồi, đi nước vào trộn ha. Này, đấy, đúng rồi.
The most fun part was mixing the batter. The whisk seemed a bit too big for Lily's small hands. She had to use both hands, straining with all her might to stir the mixture.
Thấy chưa? Cắn nữa, cắn kia đi. Đúng rồi. Đấy. Thấy chưa? Đúng rồi. Đúng rồi. Trộn xíu ha. Rồi, để cho nó đớt một tí thôi mình.
When her little arms grew tired, her dad's large, warm hand would cover hers, helping her finish the job. The small kitchen, instead of being silent with the anticipation of hatching eggs, was now bustling with laughter and the clatter of baking tools.
À, muốn phụ à? Đây. Cho mình bị thang lát mình cho nước vào ha. Thấy chưa? Thấy không? Được không? Được không? Ok, sắp được rồi. Rồi, chờ tí ha. Tạm biệt À muốn xúc hả? Được rồi. Đây, không qua đây. Ở đây nè. Đây. Bà sẽ đi xúc nha. Bà đi xem ha. Nóng tí ha. Thấy chưa? Xúc này. Đây ha. Xúc này. Rồi con mèo nha. Xúc này. Rồi con sò nha. Đấy, thấy chưa? Thử ra con thử xúc không? Này cầm đây. Đó. Xúc vào đây nha. Đó. Con đợi đứng lại, đúng rồi. Đấy, đó. Đứng lên coi. Rồi. Xong rồi.
While the cake was baking in the oven, a sweet, fragrant aroma began to fill the entire house. Lily couldn't take her eyes off the oven's glass door.
Để tí ha. Bà lau cái này sơ tí ha.
Finally, a cheerful ding rang out. Her dad carefully took the cakes out of the oven. They were perfect.
Đây, bắt đầu tay đây. Ôi chà, nóng quá. Con đèo nhé. Rồi, đi nè.
The two of them sat together, carefully tasting the first piece while it was still warm.
Hôm nay bà làm hơi dở ấy. Anh nghe phải làm con hơi cho Ly nhỉ? Ly ăn hả? Giỏi quá. Cảm ơn con nhé. Tưởng ba làm dở chứ, ai ngờ ba làm ngon à.
The sweetness of the cake melted in their mouths, soft and fragrant. The eggs may not have hatched into a flock of chicks as Lily had hoped, but they had hatched into a different kind of magical result.
Thơm quá. Thơm ngon đấy chứ.
They hatched a sweet aroma that filled the kitchen, hatched adorable smudges of flour on her cheeks, and most importantly, they hatched an afternoon filled with joy and warm love, a memory that both dad and daughter would surely never forget.
Nhìn Ly và thấy ba thèm đấy. Ngon quá ha.
Another weekend morning passed peacefully. In the living room, her dad was turning the pages of a book, while Lily sat quietly in a corner, her eyes glued to the vibrant world unfolding on her phone screen. Seeing his daughter so engrossed in the electronic device, her dad gently closed his book.
Xem gì không tốt đâu, nghe chưa? Trong mắt đấy, ha. Sao?
He walked over, lightly tapped her shoulder, and suggested with a warm smile, "How about you and I go out to play for a bit?"
Okay.
Instantly, the virtual world seemed to vanish. Lily's eyes lit up, and she joyfully threw her arms around her dad's neck. That hug was more precious than any video game.
Đi ha. Điện nha. Đi chơi nha.
Lily was given a cute yellow helmet to wear.
Con ngồi xe đi. Đây ha.
Soon, the two of them were seated properly on the motorbike, ready for a small adventure. As the bike began to move, cruising through the winding, peaceful village roads, an undisguisable joy burst from within the little girl. She cheered happily,
you won!
spreading her small arms wide to catch the cool breeze that rustled her hair, her clear laughter blending with the green countryside scenery.
Yahoo!
Their first stop was a scenic road right next to a gentle river.
Kìa. Nè. Nè.
Here, a quaint old iron bridge stretched across the water, looking sturdy and serene.
Đây này, nhìn đi xem nhá, kìa. Thấy chưa? Nè. Đấy, kìa, thấy chưa? Thấy nước chưa? Thấy sông rộng chưa? Ừ.
Dad and Lily stood together, watching the water flow lazily by, enjoying a moment of peace and fresh air.
Kìa ha. Tiếp ha.
Oh,
A little later, her dad took Lily to a small cafe by the road.
Đổ nước nha. Ngồi đây nha.
They chose a table with a view of the river.
Được không? Mát không? Ừ. Mát không Ly? Ừ. Đây, đây ha. Ừ. Rồi, chờ xíu ta mang nước cho con uống nhé. Cá hả Ly? Cá hả Ly?
While waiting, Lily watched with curiosity and delight as a group of young boys gathered below to fish.
Này, đây này. Ừ. Rồi được không? Ừ. Này, nước này. Này, nước này. Đi, nước. Ừ. Cho bà đi con luôn. Đây, này.
When the waiter brought out a glass of hot milk, her dad kindly took it, carefully blowing on it to cool it down, before giving it to his little girl.
Nóng đấy. Nóng đấy. Chờ xíu ha. Để thử quậy cho đi uống nha. Đây.
yummy.
Đúng rồi. Để tí nó nguội để bà lấy ống hút cho anh đi nhá. Ngon nhỉ. Rồi, được rồi. Đây. Đúng rồi, hút đi con, hút đi. Đây, đây. Đây, hút đi con. Đây, đây. Đã he. Đúng rồi, con uống đi. Để xíu lấy cái cây ăn nhé. Đây, rồi.
Then, when a plate of grapes arrived, he patiently peeled each one, giving Lily the sweetest and finest parts. After she had eaten and drunk to her heart's content,
Ngon quá ha. ăn đi, ăn đi. Ừ. Đúng rồi, ăn đi không? Để cho ba. Đây, vào đây. Đó. Quả này hư rồi. Đó. Ừ. Ừ. Vào đi, đúng rồi, đấy đi. Đúng rồi. Là được cái ha. Ừ. Ừ. Ngon đấy liền. Chân đúng rồi, đúng rồi. Sao, no chưa? No rồi hả? Ô, no rồi hả? Ôi, no rồi hả? Bỏ chân xuống coi. No rồi hả? Sữa thêm không? Thêm sữa không? Ừ. Thêm sữa hả? Ừ. Ừ. Đây. Ừ. Nó đi chơi nhé. Wow. Chắc thôi hả?
Her dad thoughtfully took a napkin and wiped her mouth and little hands, which were sticky with grape juice. Seeing her dad's action, Lily imitated him. She took another napkin and wiped the table clean, looking just like a real grown-up.
Đấy, làm sạch cái bàn này trả người ta ha.
The trip wasn't long, but it filled the afternoon with sweet memories, with gentle care, and with crisp laughter. It was a reminder that true joy is always right here, in the real world, next to the ones we love. In their small, cozy home, a lively morning begins with the sight of Lily, a quick-witted baby monkey. Dressed in a red t-shirt and around glasses, Lily sits on the sofa, engrossed in reading a book like a little scholar. Before she can finish, a familiar grumble from her tummy signals it's time for breakfast. Lily gracefully leaves the sofa and quietly makes her way to the bedroom.
Dad.
Standing by the bed, she gently nudges her dad's shoulder, her face expressing a silent whisper. Dad, the sun is up. It's time to wake up. Without a word, the little monkey shows her care and her desire to start a new day with her dad.
Lily, gì đây? À, vậy hả? À, ôi sao? Cưng nghỉ, làm gì mà cưng nghỉ?
He wakes up with a warm smile, picks up Lily, and carries her to the kitchen to prepare their meal.
Đúng đói được không? Đói đúng không? Bạn làm cái gì đi ăn nhé. Cái bếp làm gì ăn nhé. Ha, đi. Đi làm xem làm gì ăn đi nhé. Con ngồi đây này. Đây. Sao? Đây này đi. Đấy.
Breakfast for the two of them is a refreshing watermelon smoothie.
Hôm qua mình làm hơi mệt nên dậy muộn. Chắc là đi đói lắm rồi nhỉ, đúng không? Rồi bạn à? Tôi coi ngồi đi, ngồi và làm gì ra nhé. Đây, đây. Đây, đúng rồi, ngồi đây. Ngồi đây. Và làm cho đi nhé. Hay từ đầu nhé. Này. À. Cắt ra nhé.
As her dad takes out a ripe red watermelon, Lily becomes his capable little assistant, showing her intelligence and maturity.
Ngon quá ha. Này, trời ơi. Tuyệt vời quá Ly. Chờ ba Tít ăn làm cho. Chờ ba Tít nha. Các bỏ cái kia đi.
With quick, nimble hands, she carefully picks up the pieces of rind her dad has just cut and neatly places them in a basket.
Bỏ đi đi. Bà làm cái ly một ly nước ép nhá, một ít đi ăn nha, được không? Rồi, từ đã. Bài bạn ha. Dạ đúng rồi đây, ngồi đây. Để giúp ba bỏ vào đây nhá, ở đây nhá. Rồi bỏ đấy chứ con. Rồi bỏ đây, đây bỏ vô luôn. Bỏ vô đi con. Đây luôn. Bỏ vô đi con. Bỏ vô đi. Đây nữa. Cảm ơn đi nhé. Bỏ vô đi. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Thêm ít nữa nha. Phải nói ít đấy. Thêm ít nữa nha. Đây này, bỏ vô đây. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Đấy. Đây nữa. Cái này đi. Rồi, cái này đây nhé. Đây là xay nhé. Đây qua đây giúp. Đây. Rồi đi bỏ này vào đây đi. Bỏ đây này. Đây. Ui, cao quá. Đây. Đó, đây này.
Then, she takes the pieces of watermelon and gently drops them into the blender. Every action is precise, without a single piece being dropped, as if this were the routine task of a professional chef.
Nữa đi, bỏ nữa đi. Đây này, cái đây này. Đúng là bỏ đây này. Phải không? Rồi bạn nhé. Này, bạn đây.
While her dad blends the fruit, Lily sits on the table, her eyes wide with curiosity and excitement, as if waiting for a magical potion to turn the watermelon into a delicious smoothie.
Đây đi, cầm đây. Đây bỏ đây. Đúng rồi, nữa đi. Đây rồi. Rồi nhé. Đây đi, bỏ vô. Bỏ đây. Bỏ vô đây. Hãy bỏ vô đây. Đây này, bỏ đây này. Đúng rồi, bỏ vô đi. Bỏ vô cho ba. Thế đó. Được rồi. Tiếp nha.
She can't take her eyes off the blender, watching every spin and listening to every sound, imagining the sweet taste that is being created.
Đây. Quay cái ngồi con. Rồi. Chưa. Không ngồi đi. Chờ tí. Để làm cho Ly một đĩa nữa nha. Ly thêm một đĩa ăn nhé. Này, nó bỏ đi. Đúng rồi, đây nữa này. Đây nữa. Đúng rồi đấy. Đây nữa con. Đây nữa đi. Đây nữa đi. Đây nữa đi. Đó. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Làm nhanh nhé. Nhiều hả? Eo quá hả? Eo quá hả? Xèo.
When the smoothie is ready, Lily sits obediently at the table.
Ăn thì uống trước, cái nào trước? Uống cái nào trước? Uống trước rồi, uống đây.
taking sips of her drink with delight, her eyes
Rồi
closing
nha.
in pure
Đừng có nói
enjoyment.
đấy. Được không? Được không? Rồi đây cho ăn nào. Rồi qua đây ăn, qua đây ăn đi. Rồi mình ăn đi. Rồi sai kìa.
She then takes a piece of watermelon to savor the full, sweet flavor of their breakfast.
Đúng rồi đấy, giỏi. Đúng rồi, chậm lại thôi nào.
Lily eats slowly and deliberately.
Rồi. Lấy giấy nhé, lấy lau nhé. Giấy lau sạch nhé, thấy chưa? Đây này. Đây. Ăn đi để ba giặt đồ cho. Ngon không? Lấy cái hạt đấy mà đâu, cái hạt đấy. Lau bàn đi, lau cái bàn đi, lau đây này, lau đi, lau bên kia nữa kìa, lau bên đây này, đây này, đúng rồi, lau đi, lau bên đây nữa, rồi bỏ cái rác đi không, bỏ cái rác đi, rồi cái ghế ngồi luôn, đây, cái này nhá, đi vào đây nhá.
After the meal, while her dad goes to the bathroom to do laundry, Lily doesn't wait. She instinctively grabs a cloth to clean the floor and meticulously wipes the table where they just ate. This small action shows her quick wit and her sense of responsibility.
Uh-oh.
Finding her dad in the bathroom, Lily hands him the used cloth, asking him to wash it, once again proving how neat and tidy she is. Through these everyday moments, it's clear that Lily is not just a lovable baby monkey, but also an intelligent and caring one. She always knows how to show her affection and help her dad with everything, making their days together warm and full of joy.
Uh-oh.
After a morning of fun, Lily's health takes a turn for the worse. Although she tries to play, her listless eyes, frequent yawns, and constant scratching of her head show she is very tired. Sensing she's not feeling well, she takes a tissue, slowly wipes her nose, and then dutifully throws it in the trash before heading to bed. Lily crawls under a small blanket and lies down. Her dad enters the room to check on her.
Lily, con bị sao vậy? Sao nằm đây? Sao đây?
And seeing she's sick, he gently pulls the blanket up, lovingly kisses her on the forehead,
Bị sao đây? Tối ngày con nằm ngủ được không? Tối nằm ngủ hả? Mệt hả? Không mệt hả? Để ba xem nào. Xem đúng hả?
and carefully checks her temperature with an electronic thermometer.
Trời ơi.
His
Ổn đấy
eyes
chưa?
focused on the reading. Every one of his
Ổn này,
actions is filled with
Thấy chưa?
boundless love and concern for his little daughter. He brings a soothing green cooling patch. Cuts a piece just the right size and gently places it on her small forehead.
Ngoan nhé, để bà dán đây cho Ly nhá. Hạ sốt nhá. Đây con nằm xuống đi, con nằm đi. Đúng rồi. Đó. Bà con nằm đây. Ngoan nhá. Cái này nó mau hết lắm, thấy chưa?
When Lily wakes up, he patiently holds a tiny spoon, carefully feeding her the bitter medicine.
Nằm xuống bà lấy đây. Nhé. Lily dậy đi này, bà mua thuốc ho Lily này. Lily uống đi, uống một xíu thôi. Con bị sao vậy? Ốm à? Hai bà xem nào. Bị sao đấy? Sao mà mệt vậy? Sao mà nằm đây? Sao nằm đây Lily? Lily dậy đi này, bà mua thuốc ho Lily này. Lily uống đi, uống một xíu thôi. Con ốm à? Ốm à? Đâu bà xem nào. Lily dậy đi này, bà mua thuốc ho Lily này. Cái nào để bà thuốc cho nhé. Đúng rồi. Mau khỏe chưa? Siro này nó không phải ho đấy. Ho cảm đấy.
After each spoonful, he wipes her mouth with a cloth, making sure she has taken all her medication and doesn't feel uncomfortable.
Bà xem nào. Đúng rồi đấy.
To help Lily build up her resistance, the dad goes out to the garden. Picks the freshest, juiciest oranges and personally squeezes them into a glass of vitamin-rich juice.
Lily.
He brings the cool glass of orange juice to the bedside.
Cảm đấy. Ngon nào. Ngồi dậy, ngồi dậy. Đúng rồi.
Lily drinks the whole glass with relish, as if she can taste the love in every drop.
Chậm thôi nhé. Ngon quá hả? Bà làm ngon quá hả? Thấy chưa? Thấy chưa? Rồi, đứa bạn à. Rồi, ngồi im đây, con ngồi im nhé. Này.
Seeing his little daughter getting better, the dad can't hide his happiness, gently wiping the remaining traces of orange juice from the corner of her mouth.
Đúng rồi, Ly giỏi đó.
Each of these small actions is the clearest proof of the deep affection the dad has for Lily.
Ngoan nhé. Đây, 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 đây. Đúng rồi.
While Lily is drifting in and out of a tired sleep, the dad, with worried eyes, quietly goes to the market to buy natural herbs. When he gets home, he meticulously prepares ginger and lemongrass, slicing and crushing them, then boiling them in a pot of water to create a fragrant and warm pot of steam for relieving colds. The scent of the herbs spreads throughout the kitchen, like a spiritual remedy, soothing the weariness in his heart. He then places a wooden bucket in the bathroom, where a basin of warm herbal water is already prepared.
Đi, sao rồi, ổn không con? Ổn không? Thôi dậy đi tắm nhá. Nha. Đi dậy tắm á. Tắm nhá. Ba cái pha nước cho đi đấy, thấy chưa? Đây này, thấy không? Đây này, thấy không? Cái đồ đó, cái đồ đó. Đây là nhá. Nước hả? Rồi, viên ngoan nè. Đúng rồi, cái quần này. Nó nằm xuống cái quần này. Nào, đi đây đi. Rồi, ra đây. Rồi, ấm này, tắm này xuống nha.
He gently places Lily in the bucket, using his hands to scoop small ladles of the warm water over her body, whispering words of love as he bathes her.
Ấm đấy, thấy chưa? Thấy không? Đó. Cái này tắm là đã lắm nha Ly nhá. Này, gừng này, thấy không? Chặt tay cho Ly nha. Gừng, sao hả? Gừng đấy. Gừng này ấm người ấy nha, thấy không? Nè, cảm ơn.
The warm water soaks into Lily's small body, easing her aches and pains, washing away her fatigue, and she gradually regains her alertness.
Ngâm tí cho nó ấm nhá, được chưa? Để tay đây, đúng rồi. Được không? Được không? Xả chân lên nào, xả chân vào chân nào, đúng rồi đấy. Nào, xả chân thẳng nha, đúng rồi. Tắm trước. Nào, tắm sạch nào, ấm áp nào. Nào, sao nào. Được không? Được không? Đây. Sao gì? Nè, quay lên đây nè. Đúng rồi. Quay lên nè. Rồi, thôi bây giờ ngồi xuống. Đúng rồi. Rồi, ngâm một tí nha, ngồi ngâm một xíu nha. Chưa? Đúng rồi đấy. Này, một tay vô. Tay vô đây, đúng rồi.
Her face looks much more relaxed, no longer showing the weariness from before. After the bath, the dad wraps Lily in a soft towel.
Đó, ok chưa? Ngồi yên nè, đúng rồi. Đúng rồi. Giỏi lắm, xem nào. Ra vào xem nào. Cái môi bẩn nè. Xong rồi mình ăn cháo nhé. Nhé. 3 cái tô cháo cà rốt cho Ly này ha. Rồi rồi. Rồi xong rồi. Đâu? Rồi.
Gently carrying her to the living room to avoid any drafts.
Mặc áo nhé. Đây đây. Sao là dày mặc áo đây. Đây đi. Ui, gì đấy? Ui trời ơi. Rồi, cái hút cứng quá nhỉ. Rồi, đi qua xem này. Sao? Chút nghe tí hả?
He dresses Lily in a
Ngồi
set of
chơi nhé, ngồi
clean,
đây ba
warm
nấu cháo
clothes
Ly nhé.
and
Được
sets
không?
her at a small
Nhé.
table.
Nhé. 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 Ngồi đây nấu cháo Ly nhé. Ngồi đây. Ngồi ngoan nhé. Chưa? Em bỏ chân xuống nào. Rồi, ngồi đây. Đúng rồi. Ngồi đó, ngồi đó. Ngồi đây nhé, đi cháo. Bây giờ mình nấu cái cháo cà rốt cho Lily nhé.
He prepares a nutritious meal
Ồ, ngon quá ha.
and kindly feeds Lily each bite,
Rồi.
encouraging her to get well soon.
Đúng rồi đấy. Đây nè. Em ngồi xuống, vòng tay lại. Bà đang ốm rồi này. Ngon quá ha. Cháo cà rốt ngon hả? Đúng rồi. Ngoan này, ngoan này. Không ngoan này. Rồi cái tay giơ ngồi xuống nào. Đúng rồi, ngoan. Tay bật này. Đúng rồi. Có khỏe nhanh rồi đúng không? Nhỉ? Giỏi lắm. Đi nằm ngủ nào. Đi nằm thuốc nhé. Đi nằm thuốc nhé. Làm đây. Đúng rồi. Cho ly siro nhé. Siro ho nhé. Cái này tốt lắm đó nha. Nha. Đây. Con nằm xuống, con nằm xuống.
The story concludes with a touching image. The dad feeding Lily the last spoonful of medicine.
Rồi, thôi được rồi nhé. Rồi. Rồi cái nằm đây. Nè.
And then putting his little girl to sleep soundly in bed.
Nhé.
The dad's love and devoted care helps Lily overcome her
Hai anh em
illness,
chơi với ba nha.
leaving behind a beautiful and warm picture of family
Hai
affection,
đồng chơi nha.
showing that the bond between the dad and
Hai
daughter
quá nhỉ.
is not just about care, but a deep connection that transcends all barriers.
Ngủ ngon nhé. Đúng rồi, ngủ ngon nhé. Đi ngủ ngon nhé. Giỏi lắm. Đúng rồi. Đi ngủ giỏi nha. Đi ngoan lắm. Đúng rồi đấy. Ngủ ngoan ha. Đi ngủ ngoan nha. Tại đây nha.
Lily is fully recovered and even more energetic than before. The morning begins with Lily, wearing a white t-shirt and red pants, running into the bathroom. With her small hands, she skillfully takes her toothbrush and toothpaste and begins to brush her teeth carefully. The little girl even knows how to manage her personal hygiene, which is both amusing and adorable. Afterward, Lily sits in a small wooden chair, holding a red pen, writing and drawing in a notebook. She looks very focused, as if she is jotting down her own grand ideas. Perhaps she is chronicling her day's activities, from brushing her teeth to her next playful antics. When she feels hungry, Lily doesn't need her dad's help. She runs to the refrigerator, opens the door, takes out a package of pastries, and sits down to eat it with relish. After finishing, still hungry, she takes a carton of milk from the fridge, inserts the straw herself, and drinks it. She then shows her tidiness by throwing the empty carton in the trash.
Uh-oh.
Then taking a paper towel to wipe the table clean and mopping the floor herself, making sure everything is spotless. While Lily is busy with her chores, the dad appears in the garden. He is wearing a gray t-shirt and black shorts, walking among the lush green banana trees and cutting down bunches of ripe yellow bananas. He works with concentration, as if preparing a surprise gift for his little girl. As for Lily, after finishing all her tasks, she finds a comfortable place to rest. She lies on the table, her eyes wide open, her face relaxed with a cute expression. Perhaps she is reminiscing about what she has done, or dreaming about the bunch of bananas her dad is bringing home. The simple yet love-filled and warm life of the dad and daughter continues on.